Greetings all, Shocknar coming at you with my latest and greatest movie review of Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. Now, I really lucked out on this one. I actually saw it on opening day. It was Thursday, not the midnight show, but at 12 o'clock in the afternoon. The theater was almost empty. Opening day, Indiana Jones, almost empty theater. The trifecta. So that just got me in a great mood to begin with. But it didn't really have to, because this movie was outstanding. I mean, I was a little hesitant at first because Harrison Ford has gotten older, but in the movie, the character of Indiana Jones is also older. So it really worked out. I mean, he actually said in one point, this would be a lot easier if I was younger. So it really was a nice addition to the whole saga of Indiana Jones. If you want to see this one and you haven't seen all of them, really the only one that this mentions is the first one, Raiders of the Lost Ark. It does show a picture of Sean Connery as he says "my father," and that's the only comment about the second or third one. So if you've seen the first one, this is good. If you haven't, it doesn't really matter because this one stands on its own also. It just briefly mentions a couple things, and there's a couple of the same locations where that one was. So it starts off with him getting betrayed by somebody, and then they're questioning his allegiance, and he actually ends up getting fired, and he's going to go to England. But right before he leaves, this kid played by Shia LaBeouf, or LaBeouf, however you say his name, he shows up and he recognizes him from a picture and calls him off the train because one of his old friends has gone missing. Also, Shia LaBeouf's character's mother has gone missing also. And Indy knew her back in the day. So he decodes the maps and he does all of his regular Indiana Jones stuff. It is so much like the other three. It's as if it was done right in a row. You can't tell that this is way after, other than the fact that he's gotten older. So it was right up there with all the others, which the original three Indiana Jones movies were fantastic, and this one was there. And it also did leave a slight opening for future, maybe not call it Indiana Jones, but future movies of this series or saga that could possibly be starring Shia LaBeouf, because he kinda gets in there. He's like Indy when he was younger, other than the fact that he didn't go to school, so he's not the professor type, but he did get into all of the action and everything, and the archaeology, and it was nice. It obviously had a not possible ending, I mean, but Indiana Jones movies aren't known for their believability. I know, the first one, they opened the box and everybody turned to dust. The second one, the guy could pull the heart out of the person and he'd still be living. The third one, they drank from the cup and saved the father's life. So, I mean, it's not realistic things to begin with. And this one, again, had a very unrealistic ending. But it was good. I mean, if you liked any of the other Indiana Jones movies, or if you haven't seen them, then I definitely recommend checking this one out, because it was one of the better movies of the year. So yeah, that's basically the long and short of it. So this is Shocknar saying, see you later.